Yeah, very physical team. The number one defense in the country right now, and um, very physical on offense. Very good quarterback, very good running back. They're really good in the lines, both sides, in skill positions as well. So yeah, talented players and very tough schemes to prepare for.
Angelique, can you have an update on Krog and his status?
We'll get more today, but seems good. Seems like positive news and update.
Nick?
What about, we talked about Wilton last week, maybe getting closer. Do you think he's going to be cleared this week for contact, or is that still up in the air?
Uh, right now, he's cleared to practice, and but we won't have any. We'll avoid contact again this week.
So Brandon will be your guy again this week?
Yes. Yeah.
Casey?
Update on Grant Newsom, how's he doing?
Been progressing well.
Dan?
Is Wilton probably going to sit out the last two? Have you made a determination on that yet?
Don't know. Don't know that. No, I don't make that determination. That'll be made by the doctors.
John?
Coach, one of the biggest steps that Rashawn has made this year, going from a guy that rotated in last year to playing more every down.
His play again was exceptional this week. I thought our whole defensive line really set the tone in the ball game from the very get-go. Up front, 5 tackles or more from Rashawn, and Chase Winovich was about 5. I think Mo Hurst was 7. Brian Monet, Aubrey Solomon, it was, you could feel that the tone was being set, the way they were running to the football and the way they were playing. That's been Rashawn specifically. I mean, it's been consistently really good all season. Just effort, the execution, finish on a down after down.
Coach on your left, Larry?
What have you liked best about the 3-game winning streak, and do you believe in momentum where it can, does it exist in college football, like week to week? What you guys have done the last few weeks, does it help you at Wisconsin and the next week?
What I've liked best about it, that our team has won those games and improved each week has been the best part. That's the 2 things you really strive for coming out of a ball game, that you come out as healthy as you can, win the football game, and improve. Does that help you? Yes. Yeah, to improve, yeah, that definitely helps.
Momentum, like Jim Leland would always say, there's no momentum, it's the next day's pitcher. I'm asking you in football, like, do you believe in it week to week that things build, that your team's confidence is built with a 3-game winning streak going into a tough game?
Yeah, I believe you can improve. That's what we strive to do. It's our goal. Be better today than we were yesterday. Better tomorrow than we were today.
In the front, Nick?
Last time you guys, about a month ago, you go to Penn State, a big national game, didn't go so well. From there till now, what's the biggest difference in this football team from that day when you guys came back from the plane ride until right now, as you say, heading into another big one on the road?
Not to pick one, but I think we've improved.
Mentally, confidence-wise, improved in specific individual areas, or just across the board, do you think?
Across the board.
Coach on your left, Aaron?
Oh,
How you did?
well, I'll ask a question. Is Ty Isaac, is that long-term injury or is it week to week, or what's his status?
I think we got positive news on him this week, and no more as the week goes.
mini slump so late. What does he need to do to kind of respond and rebuild himself for these final 2 weeks of the season? He rebuilds two Super Bowls, but just to respond.
Yeah, make the field goals. I mean, what we ask all of our players to do. I mean, execute their assignment, do their job. In his case, put the ball between the uprights.
Are you seeing anything in practice with Quinn? I mean, is it not just translating? I mean, obviously he's making the kicks in practice or he wouldn't be putting them out there. So what's not translating in the game?
Yeah, there's. I mean, it's a process. He made 10 in a row. He's missed 3 now, and you need the execution on game day as well. So
Where are you seeing him? Is there something?
I'm not going into all
Okay.
the kicking nuances and specifics. It's really simple. I mean, he's got to make the kicks. I mean, it's a meritocracy, and if not him, then we'll give somebody else a shot at it. So that's where we're at with it. Similar last year, Kenny. I mean, you look back to the Wisconsin game. I think Kenny missed 3 in that ball game, and it was the same message last year. To Kenny. I mean, we're gonna make this next one, or somebody else is gonna kick the one after that. So Kenny responded to that, and we're very hopeful that Quinn will do the same. Other than next thing to do is, there'll be give somebody else the opportunity to go out there,
Go there, John.
just like we would at any other position.
Coach, the video on the one throw to
Strap on the iron jock, kick the ball through the uprights.
the video of a throw to Peoples Jones showed him getting right pretty good before the ball arrived. I'm not asking you to comment specifically on that, but is there a process that younger receivers go through to learn with the physicality that they're going to face?
What specific play are you talking about? Raked. When you say raked, what do you mean?
He got, well, it looked like his arm was pulled down as the ball was coming to him.
Yeah. There was one of those. There was another one where the DB had his hand on the back of his jersey, horse collared him, and wasn't able to go catch the ball and make the play. I don't know what to tell him at that point. I mean, the officials have to step in at that point, and they have to see that, and they have to make the call. He was interfered on another play, which there was a call made, but I don't know what to tell him. Lift more weight so they don't grab you and horse collar you for making a catch. That's facts are. I mean, it's a penalty. It needs to be penalized.
Back left, Chris.
Kind of a loaded question following up to that. Your defensive line play has been elite this year. You don't draw a whole lot of holding penalties. Do you feel that's a product of maybe guys more letting things go across college football? And have you seen maybe on film where these guys may have gotten the benefit of the doubt on those calls from time to time?
Who's those guys, and what are you talking about specifically? The opponents that are against our defensive line?
I'm talking about overall in college football. Do you think holding has been? Is there less holding called these days than maybe in the past? And is that just a product of letting things go?
Okay, yeah, that I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the data on how many holding calls have been called across college football.
Do you think your defensive line should have gotten the benefit of more of those calls this year?
Again,
Okay.
In front.
good question, though. Thanks for bringing it up.
Jim, you guys going back to back with Ruiz in there, big guard. Has he won the job, and how are you liking how he's doing? Is everything good?
I like what Caesar's done. Mike Owenu has been out. He dressed for this past ball game, but he wasn't 100%. for the ball game, and I think it benefited him not playing in the game. And he'll be back this week, I anticipate, and again, we'll see who's the best to play that position for this week.
More about Caesar there?
Found out a lot of good things about Caesar. Been very happy with the job he's done. He's acquitted himself very well.
Coach, all the way in the back left, Steve.
Jim, we see what Devin brings on the field physically, Devin Bush.
Yeah.
Talk about the mental side of his game and what he brings in that area.
To talk about the mental side of what Devin Bush brings to the game, it's outstanding. He's a product of football family, both dad and mom, and athletic family, sisters. Also a heck of an athlete and a collegiate athlete, softball player at Florida State. It's blessed from mom, dad, and God with really good athletic ability and strength, but also a really good mind and smart. He's book smart. He's football smart. And he brings all that to the ball club.
When he squares up to hit somebody, how much of it is technique and how much of it's upper body strength? It's like the end of the line for the ball carrier.
Both tackling. It's balance, it's positioning, it's technique, strength, flexibility, a lot of things.
On the left there, Larry.
How about Chris Evans' season? You mentioned something about it helped another player to watch. Did it help Chris to have an opportunity, have competition, whether it was Ty or Karan, and now he's back, playing really well? How about his season and how he's kind of come and moved on?
Yeah, what's the first part of your question?
Chris Evans.
Yeah, I know.
Right, like
You said a bunch of things there, and
he was the man.
you said some things that I said. Could you go back and say?
You said it helped somebody to watch a little bit.
I did?
I believe you did.
I don't remember that.
Maybe whoever.
Oh, anyway, I can talk about Chris. Let's make it easy. Talk about Chris's season. Be glad to. He's been good. Been really good. I was a little worried early on. There was times I'm wondering, is Chris going to be in a sophomore slump? And that didn't take place. There was a ball game or two at the beginning, and then I think he hit a couple games there where he was just really getting unlucky. The plays weren't blocked as well, and the assignments weren't on point when he was in the ball game. And then Karan would get in, and it was just kind of the luck of the draw, the hand that he was dealt. And then about game 7, 8, 9, it started even out. He was getting the turn in there when it was blocked better. It takes all 11. I know some people scoff at that, but it's a fact. And he was getting those carries and then making plays out of when it wasn't blocked exactly clean. He has really surged, both catching the football out of the backfield and running, getting the tough yards and getting the perimeter yards, breaking tackles, getting yards after contact. I mean, he is surging. I think he is back to even better than he was as a freshman right now. And I think the early, kind of the early concerns was he in a slump? No. After really watching the tape, I think it was kind of the luck of the draw when he was in there. So he's in a great place now, and been extremely valuable to the football team. Like the way he's running the football, like the way he's protecting the ball, like the way he's catching it out of the backfield, and he's blocking better too. That's improved. So where we're at now, Chris has made a good significant jump. He's an ascending player, and that's a pretty high mark because his freshman year was outstanding. I mean, that was on the scene. Came out of that freshman year as our top back. and I think he's back to that place and then some now.
Got time for two more, Angelique?
You mentioned Nick Eubanks Saturday. How close is he? And is Tariq? Could he be back these last 2 games, regular season games?
No, I don't think so. Nick and Wilton will be in the same category this week. They'll practice. They'll be in a red jersey. They won't have contact. Don't know if either one will be cleared by the time we get to the game on Saturday, but they'll be reintroduced back into practice per the doctor's clearance for being able to practice but not being able to have contact yet.
And Tariq is not?
Not, no.
So you do not expect him back to any potential practice?
Yeah, I'm not going to go to the crystal ball right now on that. Just have the doctors make those decisions and do my best to report those to you when I know that information.
And Levert, is there an update on Levert?
Yeah, he's in the concussion protocol.